Hello, everyone. Welcome to part 14 of our Anno playthrough, where we are starting to have pollution in our city because progression, industrialization is good for everyone, right? We just had a trip to the mines as well. Can we go through here? We can. So, yeah. Last episode we built our first steel beams factories. We can now provide our own steel, even though we already got quite a bit from vendors. There is our mine, our iron mine. Looks quite cool from the ground, I must say. So they're working hard to provide solutions, and they're digging up. Okay, I could make a lot of jokes that it's poo, but it is iron, so we all know it is. And here they are burning the steel beams, which is honestly very, very cool. Fine, 1800 flour. Alright. It's this guy's keeping the place clean. I like it. And these guys are all transporting it to my city. So the goal for this episode is to finally start our first new island, to settle a new island. So let's use that one. We can use that one. And do a quick vendor check for items. Harbor activity, I already got that. Movement speed, hit points. Productivity plus 20% on my mines and quarries. It's
What makes you think I trust you?
it doesn't. The problem is it totally screws with my layout, so it's not that useful. Or with my you know, I can have two mines with 20% productivity. And then, you know what I'm gonna build, like 1.5 more steel beam factory. It doesn't really feel good. I think I prefer to have some kind of like this. This is a good one. All carpentry works occasionally produce extra wood. That's a great one. I want that. And what are you? Oh, just for better for defense turrets. Workforce needed is not a problem because I already have a lot of I have more than enough workforce the way I build this. And weapons, let's see. Maintenance cost, well, we don't build weapons, so. Workforce needed on animal farms, that could be interesting because it saves me farmers. One carpenter is more than enough for now. Let's check our money real quick so we're not using too much. This is all attack. Movement speed, I will take that one because that will go in that slot, and now it goes 17% faster. It's something. Yeah, that's actually not bad if I put the wool farms with the pig farms together.
Game saved.
And this is almost the last I will do. Productivity and fisheries productivity. That's not bad, I think. All right, let's move on. Does it go into the harbor or into the the harbor master office? So I can put it there and nothing is lost. Okay. So now we got 3 schooners, and let's just load them up with building materials.
Take the rudder.
2 with timber, I assume, and then 1 with rocks or bricks.
We assist however we may.
Wait, there's another one. Oh no, that's the madame.
Fleet ready.
So what island will we settle? You don't have to look for fertilities, basically. This is a nice island for just some hops and grain. It is small, but I can just make like only a few farms. And just fill it with farms. That will take some load of my mainland, but again, as I said before, I can't have too many ships. I have to settle it anyway. So might as well try that. But we need a big island as well. This one has potatoes, which is important. So I can keep those guys happy. Yeah, now I realize that if I want, I have to settle each island, but that also means that, for example, this island, that there needs to be some snubs going here, otherwise they will not be fully happy if there's only farmers here. Oh wow, I didn't even consider that. What have I done? What have I done? Oh, it gets worse every episode. Oh boy. Oh boy. Does it matter what island we pick? Thinking about that. Doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna settle this island just because it's a small little project and I just want to see how that works out. If it even works out. Yeah, I was building a few schooners, so let's just keep going there. He's not selling ships yet, that's too bad. Better save. Alright, look at this land of madness. How much beer? Oh, it's still very low. They need a lot more beer. Can't wait to optimize all this. What have I done? Alright. Quickly check of the. At least I'm making enough. Yeah, I make enough clothes, enough fish. So at least the first year, and the bread is fine, and the rest will follow.
Ship constructed.
There we go. We're gonna need a lot of those. At least I can't wait to run into a bottleneck, because at least then I have a focus point on where to go next. I'm running on bricks.
I can finally let go that pent-up gas.
Archie. Now I forgot to bring steel, of course. Of course I did. Because hey.
Game saved.
So if any of you had any thought that I would know what I was doing, I knew what I was doing on the farmer tier. But other than that, I have no clue. Let's follow the ship. It's fun. We arrived.
On our way.
Babakveen, I actually like that name. So yes, without commuter peers, you have troubles. That means well, troubles is a big word, but we can build houses here. Okay. Don't know how many houses we will need. I don't know if there's a way to tell. Let's see. The more islands we settle, the more workforce we get. Up to 200, so depends a little bit how much farms we're going to build, how many. Let's see. We had wheat and wheat and grain and hops. So let's build a grain farm. How many can I fit in? No idea. Let's keep the 1 to 3 ratio. Build 1 depot or so. And again, it never really fits. I hate it, but it's nothing I can do about it.
Your city has grown uglier.
Well, thank you. One warehouse, I think, can take 8, right? How should we? A bigger warehouse. 6. This is 10 though. Let's see if he struggles. I think he will struggle. I think he will. Well, I'm struggling and suffering, so he should as well, right? Wait, why is that? Alright, I think I got an idea how I want to do this. It's really hard to see how I'm going to fit it in. I'm gonna try. Can always move around. I remember moving around stuff for a coffee farm for like it cost me a few hours, I think, to get it perfect finally.
Attention for the Admiral. There aren't enough of us.
They need workforce, so that's the first part. We need more farmers. 150. How much do you need? 200.
Ain't perfect, but what is?
Well, my building style is not, that's for sure. This should be enough people. As long as they're fully happy, which they're not yet. And they don't even need... They only need fish, or they can't even get to 10, so I need more because of that. Funny how that works. But...
Stations.
That one can return. This one can load up, return.
Adjust the sail. Take the rudder.
Can just upgrade you anyway. I need you anyway to be higher. So if they can own house only 5, well, this fishery's not gonna work anytime soon.
We're taking every care. Peddlers say there's nowhere to
No,
take
they
it.
will. Now he will. Okay. Right, let's start on the fields first.
When do we start again?
I have no idea how this will work out. Let's just start. That will cause issues already. Oh. I got the wrong building selected.
Saved. You reached a new milestone.
A village. Ah, so sweet. That is a good actually, because now we can make more people on the farm per house by just building one. One chain of working clothes. Okay. So now that we can get to 10, and we got how many jobs? Minus 85 only. So we should be able to.
Start up again? Oh.
Alright, welcome to Babakkenveen. This is my first island outside of my main island. And I tried to fit in as much as I could. I noticed that I'm suddenly now overproducing. Because apparently I only needed one set of working clothes. But I'm gonna keep it at this. I'm not too unhappy with it. We fit in 1, 2, 6, 12 hop farms and 7 grain farms. So I'm pretty happy with that.
Ready to go.
Are you though?
Idiot is
Oh, look how happy they are with it.
Oh heavens!
Happiness and light.
You were the photographer.
Positive credit balance. Yeah, we no need to change that. Good that I checked this. He's only at 142. I thought.
You lost an influence bonus.
Why is that? Okay, never mind. Then now you're at full capacity. That's great. That's great. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this island. I had to move this fire station. I put in some trees as ornaments. And this is as far as I'm going to push this island. I will have to revisit it because it will be have slight changes. For example, if I settle enough islands, I will get some workforce just from the influence system. It's the expansion one. So I can show it here. Expansion one. It can give 200 island workforce. If I look at this place, I can get rid of 20 buildings. So that might make room for 1 or 2 more farms. So I will revisit it whenever that happens in the future, probably in the far future. This is the most important one. The trade union covers all the farms and even this production. So everything I put in here with even more production or maybe even less workforce will help a lot. One thing to note is that if I get my hands on an item that increases production, that also means, it could mean that it also means that they need more crop, more space. So if that happens, we're going to have to redo this anyway. For now, this is Babakkenveen. I'll keep it at this. Last thing we have to do before this one's over, we're going to make 2 trade routes. 1 for hops. So make the hops a schooner. Accept. And that goes from there to there. Oh, not yet. It goes from there to there. And now I think about it, I might as well have to do it here, like this. Because of the lack of trading spots. On workers, again, you don't have piers. Piers make sure that you can, well, you unload. And you have more places where a ship can load or unload. And now I just only have 1 harbor point. So we're going to have to see how this works out. I'm going to wait for the goods to be loaded so that I get that max efficiency. We're just going to have to see. Not much about it. We're just going to have to see how many ships can land or load or unload there. So that's it for now. Next up is more beer. And we're going to have a surplus of that. And also, yes, we have to bring snaps there. So that's already 2 trade routes. From there. Where is it? It's already 2 trade routes, and I don't have much space. So we'll see how that will turn out in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next part. Bye bye.